So the final portion of the open-ended midterm is where they give you a graph. You could actually see a parabola, okay? And it's not the parent graph. So where would the parent graph be? Well, the parent graph would have the origin at 0, 0, right? And it would look almost exactly like that, but just instead of having this new vertex over here at 3, 1, and we might as well write that down. The vertex here is 3, 1. Whoa. And the parent graph, if you were to draw it, and I believe even on the test, they do like a dotted parent graph so you could actually visually see it, okay? So let's pretend that you have that dotted parent graph shown to you right there. They're going to ask you describe in words how, in complete sentences, how the graph goes from the original parent graph that's dotted to the new graph that's solid, right? So what do we say? We would say well, first of all, we could use the word translated, which means shift, or you could say shift, right? But let's, with complete sentences, let's say the parent graph gets shifted where? And where? So there's a sentence. The parent graph gets shifted 3 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, and 1 unit up. And we could even elaborate on this and say the parent graph vertex was 0, 0, and the new HK value is 3, 1. That's not good. There we go. And we could even take it a step further, which we should take it a step further on tomorrow's test. Since we now know that our HK is 3, 1, we can now actually write the equation of this parabola. All right, the parent graph was right here, but this new parabola, since it got shifted 3 to the right, we need to recognize that that's the H value. So, and the H value always goes inside parentheses with X. And we know it's a parabola, so it has to be an X squared. So let's think about this. Y equals, let's put the X in parentheses, close the parentheses, square, and the H value belongs in here with X, and the K value belongs out here all by itself. So since the H value is 1, 2, 3 to the right, and remember, you have to think opposite of what you see in here. So what am I going to write in here? Plus 3 or minus 3? Minus 3. Okay? And the K value on the outside is what? Plus 1. And you know what? I should have written this minus sign black because that's the way the original form. And the plus K, you take the K for what it is. So that's going to be a plus 1. And that's how we write our equation of the parabola that we see that got transformed from 0, 0, the vertex, to 1, 3. 3, 1, vertex, HK. So you have to write down everything you can using complete sentences, the way I did right here. Parent graph gets shifted 3 units to the right, 1 unit up. You could also say that the parent graph vertex was from 0, 0 and is now 3, 1, the new HK value. And then from understanding this new HK value, you could plug in your H, you could plug in your K into the form, and you have the actual equation that produces this graph.